everyone and welcome to another episode of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Also, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I am greeting you in my Christmas sweater, which has green in it, which is a thing I have not thought about before I put it on for this recording, so it's gonna be transparent and you just have to live with it because I am too lazy to change. And also it happens to be too comfy. So, we are on our way to get to the Weaver Tower to perhaps or perhaps not tell the prince about our little baby we have just made. And we have nice music of Rick Schaefer in the background. Gotta say, it hits differently to walk around the city with that music playing. The music in this game, in the hub, after the beginning, is quite scarce, and I wish it played a little bit more, but when it hits well. I see a lot of people here. Can I maybe possess someone there? Maybe I can go from this rooftop here.
Don't get complacent out here.
Do what you gotta do. More of those.
Eyes on disturbance.
Good. And good. Going to have a lot of guns now. I tried to get this off of him. Did not work that well, but I can do this. Oh, nice. Nice. Can I drink you from in the air? No, I probably cannot. I wish. Or then up there. I need some blood, so I'm going to be a little bit more careful right now. Because my health needs are growing. I see something growing here, like there's some new mark perhaps. Oh, no, that is not good. I just want a drink, honey. Oh, there we go. Must be a new one. I haven't seen it before. Are they still smearing the walls with my blood? That's very rude. Should be... They should really run out of this blood already. Are they taking it in my sleep? Fabian, is that you're doing? I kind of feel like I'm going to a HR meeting after accidentally embracing a coworker or something. Like, there's a conversation that we have to have right now after our pure HR violation in the structures of the Camarilla. Ready? Ready.
Sheriff.
Do we lie? Do we... I dealt with Agent Baker. I'm just gonna say that. I don't wanna lie. I kinda wanna tell the truth and see what happens, actually.
You should have no further problems from Agent Baker.
Pluck the hen, huh? Let's hope she didn't lay too many eggs.
Indeed. You made a choice. Let's see what it brings us. Now we only... No, there's something else. Something you're not saying.
Good Witspos inside roll.
What I told you just now about Agent Baker.
I'm saying it.
It was not the full truth.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I did not kill Agent Baker. I embraced her.
What?
I had no other option.
Right, okay. Sorry, Powerpuff, you fucking what?
Tolly! I will hear the sheriff's reasons.
I listened to you. I'm gonna say that.
It is as you said. In the right hands, the IAO can be a tool. So, I grasped it by the handle.
So you listened. Lou won't be pleased, of course. Where's the child now?
I have no
I do
idea.
not know.
Then see that you find out. I'll postpone my verdict until you
I
do.
left my child right
Hold
there.
up there, hun. You're letting this slide? Embracing without permission is what...
I said I'd postpone my verdict, not withdraw it. But for the sake of conversation, we should press on. What else do you have to tell me, Sheriff?
Tully does seem to care the most about the Camarilla as a function or as an organization in itself. Not about the prince per se. Prince as a function, yes, but not the person who is the prince. It seems like Tully really cares the most about the traditions, upholding them, and making sure that Camarilla stays at the helm, because in his opinion, that is the way for them to survive, which, you know, it's a pretty common opinion among the kindred. So I would say that he right now would be very mad at me because I embraced that permission and breaking the tradition. Understandable, but he does not have the power to punish me for it. Only the prince has, which is good for me. I'm going to mention Katsumi as well.
Katsumi has had meetings with a contact outside of Seattle. A vampire.
Do we know for sure it's a vampire?
The IAO
I guess so.
seemed to think the individual was of special interest to their hunt.
That's so. And the mark's effect? It still hasn't stopped?
Nope.
No.
Then we can't rule anything out. It could be Katsumi's part of the Sabbat after all. Tali, look into it. See what you can learn.
I'll put it on my list to get into, right behind Clone Ryong's faithful and fabulous butler. But I'm still smelling something. Come on, Fire. You got a bad poker face.
Seriously? Is there something else? I think I said everything.
I have left nothing unsaid.
I do think so.
But you should know this. The hunters have been tracking Thin Bloods. It may be that they were planning a raid on the Anarchs.
Oh yeah, the max
Then I
parts.
was
You're
right.
right.
If they could be redirected, perhaps you could seed some useful targets to your child.
Ooh.
If she still has the means to control them, she could be extremely useful, Fire. I'll forgive your lack of protocol.
Not the anarchs though.
Come on.
Now we just need to find her. There's gonna be cleanup to do, but the immediate threat is over. Meet me at Macom later. We'll discuss our next move.
Oh, and if we're booking appointments, you should check in with Lou. She was asking after you.
Again? Oh dearie me. Sure, we'll do it.
That went better than I expected. Unburdening yourself of a secret pays off after all.
I mean, Tully doesn't like me now. What about Sophia? Should I go talk to her? Is she even here? Hi, girl. Nope, she is not at her helm, but maybe I can snoop in her office and see if she left any notes. No, that's for now. Well, it seemed like Tully was very sad that he did not see me receive the spanking I deserved. For personal reasons, of course. It's difficult, right? So, as a prince in that situation, what would you do? Like, you do have to uphold the law of... Oh, there's Sophia. Okay. That's kind of ominous. Why is she standing like that? Okay.
My love. I mean, Fire. I wanted to find you. Forgive me,
Do not call me my love. I won't do that.
Is something the matter?
What? No. I mean, I was worried before, yes, about the IAO. I trust your judgment. It's just... you still have the mark.
I happen
The
to.
man you mentioned, the gardener, he is truly gone? I mean, you are sure?
He wanted me to drain him, to perform diablerie. I refused, naturally, and gave him a quick death.
I see.
Why do you ask?
The mark. I found a match. It indicates a binding ritual. Thaumaturgy, complex. Skilled, even. I'm so sorry, Fire. You are bound, signed and sealed. Some might even say indentured.
Bound to the
Someone
Sabbat.
has claimed you, and they still exist, or the mark would be gone. So it can't be your gardener. I don't know who, or why, or how to break the bond. Not yet, at least. But I will. I'm so close now. Give me tonight. Let's meet back at Wake the Dead tomorrow. When you're free to, of course.
Alright. Let's ask about the gardener. Her reaction to us saying that we killed the gardener was interesting. She was like, I see, and I wonder what was that about.
Had you heard that name before?
It sounds almost biblical. Like Eden or Gethsemane. where Jesus was entombed. I can look into it if you like.
I suppose it is of little consequence now. What else can you tell me about the ritual?
Do you know of Goratrix, of Clan Tremere?
Yes, we
He was a
do.
follower of the Sabbat. This mark, the ritual, it is based on his work. The texts you found for me, they are a translation of his methods. I am struggling with a key, but I am nearly there.
Learning Goratrix methods.
I promise.
Sounds illegal. Goratrix, one of the houses of the Tremere in the modern edition, next to House Tremere and House Carnet, House Ipsissimus, which are the different sort of incarnations of the Tremere post the pyramid fall. And Goratrix, of course, was the more Sabbat aligned of the four. Tremere being more of the previously pyramid aligned Tremere, Karna being this a little bit more of a witchy aspect of it, a little bit more independent, and Ipsissimus being purely anarch. So yeah, interesting that she is we basically handed her Goratrix notes and she's learning from them right now. I mean, that can be also useful. As I said before, as a prince, what would you do with Agent Baker? It's a weapon, right? And the weapon that can blow in your own face, but maybe you can also target it at the others. Sophia with Goratrix papers, perhaps also such a weapon, we'll see.
If it is not the gardener, who do you suspect, Sophia?
Me? Oh. Well, I know Lou blames everything on the Thin Bloods, and I can see links, if I'm entirely honest. They are known to experiment. Alchemy, thaumaturgy. But, I mean, it's a convenient scapegoat, don't you think? Isabella was no anarch, and Benny hated them, so... Why? What do you think?
I feel like it's still a little bit too early. Katsumi is a very convenient scapegoat right now because of meeting some stranger, but we don't know who that stranger is. And they were just a target of the Inquisition, so I don't think we should trust this whole thing. Lou and Tolly... I mean, Tolly was kind of sus throughout this whole game, because he's both saying the same things as I was saying. He was trying to push me away from the Sabbat investigation by saying that we're paranoid, right? So, and Lou, of course, has the power in the city and seems to be really invested in the underground, right? She was the one who buried the old underground behind her and sealed it. So everyone is sus, but that's the Vampire the Masquerade, right? Everyone is sus in there.
I do not feel comfortable airing my suspicions so openly.
I understand.
I wish I could linger. I will be a Torator and I'll say that.
If I am honest, I am looking for reasons to linger.
That's a little bit too...
You, Sophia.
With me? I'm flattered. But I have work to do. Until tomorrow night, my love.
Okay. I mean, she was very receptive beforehand, and now that we made the step, she kind of stepped back. Ah, Sophia, what are you plotting, my girl? You little Goratrix girl.
It was Lou who had a problem with Gideon, with the gardener.
Yeah.
She was the last person I remember him going to see.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know it was her who made him disappear. What if she's behind all these killings?
It is possible. Do you want us to go there? Oh, so far we have to rest at the Haven. Okay.
Well, the obvious conclusion. If Lou took out Gideon, well, how could I not have seen this before? Is Lou the Rebar killer? Or
We have
am I missing something?
established some facts about the Rebar killer. Fabian, you are missing something. Because we have established that Rebar killer cannot be a vampire. Because a lot of these deaths happen during the day. And I am unfortunately causing the Masquerade Breach right as we speak, but fortunately, I have my abilities ready. Good job. So, what if we consider that it has to be someone mortal? And is there someone mortal connected to the whole situation who could be a perfect suspect / scapegoat? And so it is time to hit the hay. Let's see if we get some dreams as we do. Garden again.
Regular as clockwork. Guess something's still pulling at my gray matter even without Gideon. Fire, you there?
I am.
case was shelved. Gideon's disappearance. We thought it was the Rebar killer. There was nothing else to be done. Or so I thought. I remember that much.
But it was Lou. She buried him under the ground with iron through his heart. Does that mean she's always been the killer?
She
You are the
cannot.
detective. You tell me.
And how did he become part of the Sabbath?
Can Lou see the
Lou's
daylights?
fault. How could I not know?
Can she see the daylights? That is a big question. Is there a way for a full-blooded, powerful vampire of a few centuries
How
to
could
do
I not know
so?
that?
It's been so many years. You said it was shelved. What's changed?
These new killings. Maybe a copycat, maybe not, but they've put a tickle in my skull. I can't stop thinking about that night. The last time we saw him, he said he had to ask Lou something about stories. Don't you remember?
I remember. But if you're right, what can we do about it? Who would believe you?
You're right.
Yeah.
Gotta find evidence. But how?
I do have an idea. Lou has a habit of keeping trophies.
Ooh, what? Like the skulls of her enemies, hollowed out, gold-plated, and used as drinking vessels?
No, like mementos.
That's what I said.
The point is that I know where she keeps them. Remember all those years back, I used to have a lab in the basement of the Glacier.
Ooh, skeletons in her closet?
She uses it for storage now. I doubt anyone else has been down there for years. There might be something there. You'd need to find a way in. Maybe Jimmy the elevator or something.
That does seem worth a try. Although they're not a big fan of me over at the Glacier.
Since the incident with the penguin, what the hell do you mean?
Since the incident with the penguin, I hear it still smells of fish.
What?
Fabian, you told me once you'd given up on Gideon's death. That there was nothing you could do.
It's the curse of being a detective, Miss Sophia. Like a dog with a bone. Some bones we only dig up when we remember where we buried them.
So maybe that is why her reaction was as it was.
Over to the
Because...
Glacier, I suppose. A mite too close to Her Majesty for my liking.
True, true, true. Can we talk to Mrs. Thorne?
She
Hello.
might turn me into a newt or something. I thought it was best to let her be.
Alright, alright. We're gonna go to Glacier. And maybe that was the reason for the reaction that Sophia had to Gardner's death. The icy, the quietness, the sudden lack of interaction with fire. After that, not willing to spend time with fire. She was close with Gideon. I think it's obvious that they were friends or maybe something more.
On the door. That wasn't too helpful.
Oh no, not that guy.
Let me stop you there, buddy. Private party. Nothing for you tonight.
I'm on official business.
None of that, my friend. I know all the tricks.
Then I commend your attention to duty, and I wish you good night.
Truth be told, I never felt at ease in the Glacier. Guess the feeling was mutual.
Alright, so what if we pretend to be someone else?
Evening, ma'am. Wonderful to see you. How was today's shoot?
Shoot, I guess, actress?
Oh, such a great day, darling. 7 scenes in the can.
Wonderful, ma'am. It must be such a grueling schedule. If I might ask, how do you stay in shape?
I punch
No,
people
don't
who
punch.
ask
No,
me
no, 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 no.
I'm so sorry
Oh.
for overstepping my bounds. Welcome back to the Glacier, ma'am. And may I say, I am such a fan of your movies.
It worked.
Always happy to meet a fan, even if they are a dick.
Please, enjoy your evening.
Oh, I will.
You'd think that a
that worked.
card-carrying member of the undead would be able to get into swanky parties more often.
I don't think so.
Maybe I needed to get me an opera cake.
Let's go see who's standing there. Yeah,
Tully. This means trouble.
of course. Hello.
Now, why is Seattle's finest patronizing the Glacier Hotel?
I'm not invited.
Let me guess. A murder? A public health violation? Or just my unpaid parking fines?
I think Lou's killed someone. That's not the way to go about this. Inspecting the boiler, he is not going to take that.
I'm hot on the trail of a clue, which will lead me to a murderer.
Capital M.
Oh, that's quite something. Rope, knife, candlestick? And where'd it happen? The library?
Can I just get past, please?
Lou's busy, whether you need clues or not. I might be persuadable, but police require access has never been enough for me.
Favor?
I could owe you a favor.
Let's indulge in a little mutual scratching of backs here, detective.
Of course we
You want
should.
your clue? I want some investigating done.
Alright.
An investigation, huh? Investigating what?
You know me, always interested in the gossip. I've heard some things and I want to hear more. Patience is working on something very special. I want to know what. I want to know why it is that Silky leaves town every few weeks.
I'm interested
And I
too.
really want to know about our newest recruit, Onda. She cut a deal to be let in. I want the skinny on it.
On them.
About Onda's deal.
You know something?
Not yet. But what am I looking for?
Something, anything. She's in St. Stephen's. Made a deal with Campbell to be allowed to call herself Camarilla.
La Sombra.
I want to know the details.
As we established, to enter the Camarilla, they had to do some favors, and very often they were pretty pricey favors. So we're going to probably get to the bottom of what Onda's favor was. What about Silky?
About Silky. Can you give me a hint?
A hint, detective. Silky leaves town every few weeks. I just want to know why.
Maybe he goes to meet his sire. We've learned about that sire already, and we have not asked about the sire, and he was very mad.
About Patience.
Oh, yeah. They're up to something. Arting. You know, making art from life.
Why is that a big deal?
Their work. I like it, don't get me wrong, but I think there's more to this one. I keep getting a feeling that I'm looking at a ticking time bomb.
Oh,
You're good with the inanimate. Take a look. Let me know what you find out.
let's do it.
See ya, Tolly.
I'm
Happy hunting!
actually quite interested to get to know more about the trainers.
Going on a mighty quest
So,
to placate the guardian of the elevator doors hadn't been in my diary when I woke up. Trouble was, Tolly was mighty stubborn. Besides, some of his requests were kinda interesting, not like I didn't have the time.
I would actually do them just out of sheer curiosity. What was the
I
note?
headed to Aurora Pond to try to get a private art viewing.
True, and we're going to do just that. So, I am honestly interested in getting to know more backstory about the trainers. Plus, I wonder why Tolly wants to know these things. The thing about Silky, I may understand this is for, Camarilla, for the Masquerade, important to know what the hell is your head Bruja doing, especially as head Bruja is the one you suspect the most for being a part of the Anarchs, right? And then Onda, sure, La Sombra again, you would suspect that person to be potentially Bloodlines, right? So you also want to get a lot more detail on them. While Patience, though, and him saying that he feels something by judging the art or whatever, makes me believe that maybe Tolly has the level 2 of Auspex power, Premonition, which is such a good storytelling tool. Every
Here we were.
single...
Quick appraisal of Patience's artwork for Tolly.
I'm gonna talk to you in a
At
second.
least it wasn't Isabella.
Yeah, at least. But it's such a good tool for the storytellers if one of your players has premonition in their character, because you can just give hints. And you're like, you feel odd about this place, you feel odd about this person. There is something you see in that signpost. It's great.
Fabian, what can I do for you?
Gossip?
Any gossip? Anything I should know about that might distract me from my current case?
I have nothing. It sounds to me that you wish me to fabricate for you something fascinating.
I would love that.
But I'm sorry, that I'll never do.
Aw.
You could browse my shop though. We might engage in trade.
I fear I have bigger fish to fry. I wanted to see Patience.
They are out, I'm afraid. Something I can help you with.
I'm on the trail of the killer. Too direct. Maybe this one?
I wanted a quick look at their art.
Yeah, you can take a look, I'm sure. Just don't mess with anything. You know how they get.
Thanks.
Alright.
Keep up the good work.
Don't get carried off by conspirators.
Sorry, I'm moving my microphone.
With Patience not
Okay.
around, this seemed a good moment to indulge in a little art appreciating.
I'm gonna start with appreciating the one piece I love the most.
Patience was good, I think, but I was no expert.
See, I'm an expert. I literally educated in this, and this is awesome.
No.
Okay.
Ooh, not my taste.
Truly. What
I
about
was
you?
into simple tastes, and this looked complex.
I think it's perfect. Let's talk to it, I guess.
Hey there. Well, what do I even call you?
Bonehead.
How about I call you Bonehead? Not meant to be derogatory. Anyway, tell me about you.
I am the Reaper of the Forsaken, the Forgotten, the consumer of the husks of the lost.
Oh, that's nice.
Perfectly up my alley.
Tell me about you, Bonehead. What's the general vibe?
I weld, I snarl, I enmesh. I am the fusion of the dead and the never-living. My wings are clipped, my eyes are bound. I am chained, and so I rage.
That, isn't good. Patience is having a bad time right now. I can see that.
It's for sure because of the unrealized crush towards Nico. I mean, they do say they bone sometimes. I don't know. Bone. Haha. Sorry. Well, the fusion of the undead and the never living. So we see the machine, and it would suggest that the skeleton itself is of undead origin. I mean, we do see the fangs on the skull. So interesting.
What exactly are you made of?
Chains and iron, rope and tool, blade and bone. I spear, I cut, I split, I bite.
You do, don't you? And a skull right at the center. More bone, obviously. That is interesting.
Whose skull is that?
Any supernatural stuff going on here? Let me just concentrate a little.
Power. There is power in these bones. Heat sequestered in this metal.
There is, isn't there? And what's more?
The skull. It screams in form and in function.
Yeah, there is something about that skull. What's your purpose? Why did Patience choose to make you?
The art cannot speak of the artist.
Well, you're restarting a long history of arguments about art criticism right there, buddy. Let's stick with what I can figure out.
I am an expression of the truth of those that are forced to be animate, but do not live.
Yeah, I guess that's blatantly obvious. I thought there might be more to it.
I am power and rage and force in chains, and if unleashed, I will tear down my tormentors and destroy those that have me fettered.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I just
Rave
don't
stuff.
know if that's figurative or if you could really,
Fettered.
jump up and flap around.
Let's try this one.
Let's have a closer look at your noggin, Bonehead. Don't mind me. Now, I know this is stating the obvious, but, you've got fangs.
We've established that.
Fangs. Well, they're fake for sure, but that's the trick. Because underneath, you really are the bones of a kindred, aren't you?
My. Have we met before?
Thin ice, Malkavian.
What the vajazzling fuck do you think you're doing, Fabian? Appreciating the art doesn't mean sticking your fucking fingers into it.
I had the compulsion.
I am appreciating the art.
Uh-huh. God damn you. If you moved anything by an inch, I'll fucking... Wait. Why are you here?
The raw materials. This skull, it's really interesting.
Where did you get it?
Yeah, quite a thing, ain't it? Every found object has its story.
Uh-huh. And do you know it?
Not yet, but it's starting to talk to me.
In a necromantic, I want to control you way?
That would be cool, but no.
That would be cool.
So whose is it? Where did it come from?
Honestly, I don't know who it is. I wish I did. Old Bonehead must have one hell of a story.
Call him
As
a
to
bonehead.
where it came from, that's my business. Nico's not my only source. People here know my tastes.
Huh. Even if I couldn't figure out who old Bonehead was, I knew Tolly would want to know where the skull came from, or who gave it to patients.
I need to know more about the skull.
You're really not gonna tell me where you got the skull?
Why is it so important to you?
Here.
I'm a detective. I'd like to dig into the story for you.
Yeah, I guess there is something in that. I would like to know more. Fine then. Katsumi got it. God knows where
Katsumi?
from. Said one of her hangers-on dug it up. Literally, there was still mud on it. Tell me what you find out.
Sure. A new case. The mystery of the muddy skull. Bonehead begins.
The title of your new book.
Katsumi was the source. That would be enough for Tolly.
What's the meaning? Yeah.
What's the meaning of the work?
Eye of the Beholder? 101 of art, detective.
When it comes to art, I always need a cheat sheet.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you'd take apart a songbird to see what makes it sing.
Was that a compliment, Patience?
Yeah, you do that, Crumplestiltskin.
Crumplestiltskin! God damn it. I have to say, Patience, I really like how they jump from the absolute hatred towards Fabian because of him
ticked off Tolly's list.
sticking that. Yeah, but where are we supposed to talk to Katsumi?
Still work to do.
We
Silky's
could do
regular
that.
trips out of town needed investigating. Honda's deal with the court, that was a puzzle.
I mean, yeah, I guess he can talk to Katsumi, right? But I also want to talk to Katsumi. First of all, I want to talk to Silky, because that is the one thing that tickles my fancy. Knowing where is that guy going every time he leaves the city. Let's ask him.
Here to brighten our shared journey?
Anything interesting?
Anything interesting happening at the Dutchman?
Always, detective. Just nothing anyone wants shared with the PD.
Unfortunately.
No offense. I know you're barely official. But my customers like their privacy, and so do I.
Can I ask outwardly?
I was wondering about your out-of-town trips.
Were you? And what were you wondering?
Can I tag along?
Can I tag along?
Some things are not for sharing. At any rate, not with you, my friend.
Why? Am I your friend? For sure.
Sure you won't tell me about the trips?
The secret of being tiresome is in telling everything, so no.
Can I dig in his head?
Be well, detective.
Will he allow me? Will he be very mad?
I thought it was on. I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Oh.
Thought you wouldn't be in tonight. What changed?
A little bit subtler. We are pretending to be someone else. Swapped shifts?
Oh, I swapped shifts.
Sammy didn't tell me, but if you're here, you're here. Sammy said you had trouble Thursday night. Anything I need to know?
You have to right to leave. Or maybe this one?
No problem, boss. We dealt with it.
Well, that's good. So what do you need from me?
You got another out of town coming up?
Oh shit, yeah, it's nearly the 20th. You just reminded me. Can you pick up a package? It's at Wake the Dead. Amelia will have it ready. Just say it's the monthly one, for me.
Sure thing, boss.
This was probably a good time to leave.
Alright, so every 20th, our dear Silky is leaving Seattle with a package. Some kind of a package that Mrs. Thorne is giving to him. Is there some blood sorcery shenanigans going on? We're going to go straight there and find out.
Face Mrs. Thorne then, I suppose. To remove an item from her premises. The last time I'd done that, she wasn't best pleased.
Did he remove something illegally? Fabian, did you basically steal something from her? Because that's what I'm hearing. I guess that's why he doesn't want to talk to her when he's around.
So here I was, about to try to persuade Mrs. Thorne to let me get a look at Silky's package.
That sounded like something else, but I'm not going to dig into that.
Oh, it's you.
I'm here to pick something up. An order. For Silky. He says it's the usual monthly one.
Interesting. You're not one of his usual.
No,
And given he gave me a heartfelt request not to share his private life with members of the court...
He'll thrash me if I don't get it.
We should all be so lucky. In any case, no. customer's order stays with me.
Is Mrs. Thorne having the outsies for Silky? Because I can see that.
Look, he really needs the order. Whatever it is.
Not a chance.
Okay, what about the order?
Could I place an order for something?
The last time you placed a special order from me was in 1983. Rather against my better judgment. Do you remember what came to pass?
A penguin?
I was left with a big fun bumper book of sleuthing on my desk for 3 years. Accompanied, I remind you, by a yellow plastic magnifying glass and a super squirrel code ring.
What?
So no, not again. This shop is for the esoteric, not the infantile.
Okay.
I have other leads to
Is that
follow.
how I paid back for the package? I guess.
Hi there. I wanted to collect Silky's special order for this month.
Oh, you do you? You're not the first to be poking around.
Was it the dashing detective?
Was it that detective? He's been asking questions, bugging Silky.
Indeed, little toe rag.
Toe rag.
Given the outside interest, can you confirm the details of the order?
Oh no. It's a book of Dachelov poetry. The boss wouldn't want me to know, I guess.
Boss wouldn't want me to know.
Someone who follows orders. How novel. Here is the package. Tell Simeon that another such volume will be waiting for him in 28 days, as agreed.
Alright. Every month
Make
then.
sure he gets it.
So what is this?
So every 28 days, Silky headed out of town with a different book in his hands. A gift for someone. Only Silky knew. But this would be enough for Tolly.
I need to poke Tolly about
I had
that.
what I needed on Silky, I guess.
We're not going to
Okay then, onwards.
tell Silky it was us. Yeah, we're going to deal with that. But first of all, case notes. Drinking from a Glass, Darkly, Reflections on Duality and Inner Conflict by Jacob Hayward. In a series of short anecdotes, Hayward explores the internal struggle between opposing forces within the self. Through abstract reminiscences on duality as seen through the eyes of master distiller Hayward and his troubled cast of patrons, we are offered a nuanced guide to finding balance in this ongoing internal struggle. The appendix offers step-by-step instructions to develop a cocktail recipe tailored to your own personal crisis, along with naming suggestions. Okay, so these are not supernatural books by any means. They're just books that he's getting out of Seattle for someone. A gift, perhaps? We will ask Tolly about these, but as for now, Onda. Is there someone here nearby that I can sip from? This guy. Where was he located? Here, right? Perfect.
Reginald, my friend. Hope you're not too chilly.
Always gentle, always calm. The world flows like a stream through the forest.
Drink.
Might I take a little nip?
All I have, you're most welcome to share.
Nip.
Much better. I got places to go, people to see.
May the night bring you the best of vibes.
Only the good vibes, Reginald. Only the good vibes. And we shall bring those good vibes to someone who truly needs them, which is a member of Clan La Sombra. If you ever stumble upon La Sombra in need, remember the only thing they need is vibes. Just vibe. Be positive and encouraging. And I'm sure they're going to be very grateful and happy to see you. Oh, that is a very good shot.
I was becoming a regular visitor to St. Stephen's, and nobody had smited me so far.
Maybe you're a good boy.
There's a first time for everything. I had to figure out what Onda's deal was, and I did not expect her to be pleased about it.
Hi.
What do you want?
About Misty.
Should I?
What about her?
Thanks for looking out for her.
She was in a bad way. Still is. Wherever she is. I guess she's moved on. Sometimes I think I hear her, or catch a shadow of her. She's out there in the city somewhere, trying to keep that child safe. You know it'll never be born. Those two will be together forever.
Yeah, I know. How did you join the Camarilla? Not easy for one of your clan.
True enough. It's what you'd expect. New lick in town gotta prove their worth. The prince set me a task, well, his sire did. And that opened my eyes as to how this city works. Believe me.
Might I ask what that task
The
was?
sire, which is Lou, of
Guess
course.
you just did. But it's
Yeah.
between me and Lou Graham. And it's done now, so shouldn't concern you.
Fair enough. I was just wondering.
This your place now?
Sure, I guess. Since Father Macmillan passed on. I'm sure some official will notice and shut it down. But for now, someone has to keep the lights burning.
Have a good night.
Alright. I guess you won't mind me just meandering around, right? I will be just very quiet and nice, just looking for this place. What's that?
This hadn't been used in a while. Come to think of it, I hadn't heard the bells for a long time. Out of services? Interesting.
What's that? I'm not sure. Let's get down there. This always gives me chills, the little entrance in here. And I don't think there's place of Misty here anymore. Not yet, actually, because it was the past, I guess. Oh, here there's something. For the letter of legal size, Manila in color. It smells of sweat and alcohol, and there is a slight tang of old blood. Miss Cortozo, I have arrived safely at my destination. Thank you, 1,000 times thank you. I am sure you feel great guilt, but I tell you what you have done is charity in the eyes of the Lord. I know that you shy from the sacrament, but you should know that I believe he stands at your shoulder, and you are on the path to redemption. Bless you, Father M.
Some folks say you shouldn't read personal mail. They're missing out.
I agree. What about this thing?
Well.
Ooh, look at you.
The best conversationalist.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't think that.
It is a conversationalist, come on.
Hello there, Mr. Pointy.
Pointy.
Gotta say, I am not accustomed to talking to cutlery.
Ha! Cutlery! I was made to take a life, not to butter bread.
Amazing accent.
Whoa! Okay, I get it, I'm sorry. So, have you killed lots of people?
Look at me, detective. Well-honed steel, well-sharpened, polished, oiled. The stains around the hilt are my marks of glory. When I sink into an opponent, I bite deep. They will remember me for the rest of their life.
Which is presumably pretty short.
Do you have an owner?
On I assume.
Not an owner, but a partner who wields me in our assignations. Together, we have slain many.
So assassin,
I was
huh?
Kinda hoping for a name.
There is a scent associated with me, is there not? An aromatic fragrance like jasmine, with just a touch of melted tallow. It is
Melted
not
tallow.
unfamiliar.
What a smell to have.
You're right there. That's Onda. Not a surprise. Wonder why she's not carrying you. I gotta ask though, why did Onda put you here?
You can only speculate, detective, for I have been used, and in recent memory. She does not want me found, no. Perhaps there is a secret associated with me, or a guilt. Or perhaps she is scared of me.
So, what has Onda used you for recently?
Parting flesh, detective. The cutting of mortal meat and the severing of bone. I am no cheese knife.
You could be good with cheese too, I'm pretty sure.
That. Blood, and recent too. There's something more here, isn't there? Guilt. You reek of it. Yeah, I need to concentrate. Why do I sense guilt, my wicked little friend? It is so strong.
A blade cuts. A blade makes no judgment, but the wielder.
This is deep. Deeper than my guesswork. I can almost see.
She had
I
to
bite down through skin, through
pay
fat,
the
through
price.
thin and brittle bone. I sever, a cry of agony. Stump spurt crimson as 2 fingers roll loose onto the tabletop. Twice more, bang bang! The joints crack and digits fall away. White and scarlet, ruined, irreparable. Our victim sobs in pain and fear, pleading with his Lady Maria.
Holy
for an
Mary.
end to the suffering. I am raised to strike again.
Oh, that was something. A vision worthy of Gideon.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Maria. He's pleading to Holy Mary. Onda killed the priest?
She got the domain.
I am a knife. I cannot answer that. But that does fit what you sense, Detective.
That was her price for joining the Camarilla. Lou never did get along with the clergy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bet anything she was behind this.
Thanks, Mr. Pointy. May you never get rusty. But she didn't kill the priest, did she? That letter. Tolly would be real interested in this.
That's actually really cool. So she did kill someone, perhaps? Or, you know, just get some blood on her hands, maybe butchered a rat or something. Do I talk to her?
Just a moment of your time.
Can I?
What is it?
Can I?
I know what happened with the priest.
And what makes you think that?
I figured it out. You wouldn't kill a man of God. You still have a thing for the big guy upstairs. Father McMillan is alive and well, just minus a few digits. And you've paid your dues to the court. Everyone wins.
Oh,
I'd
so
imagine
the
good
fingers
father
were
doesn't do working
cats.
recitals anymore, huh?
Okay, say that's true. Are you gonna tell anyone? Don't be a dick.
Oh, Miss Onda, I am the best kind of dick. A private dick.
Private
You're
dick.
a member of the Seattle PD.
Yeah, I know. But it was such a good line.
I mean it, Fabian.
Of course not. You could squash me like a bug. I'm not stupid.
This place, being in Seattle, not being tarred with the Sabat mark. This is important to me, Fabian. I'll just say it one last time. Don't be a dick.
Well, I'll leave you to your brooding.
Asper. I will tell Tolly that she indeed killed the priests. And, I mean, that's the information you wanted, right?
Okay, I certainly had the goods on Onda. That was it then. Time to head back to the sacred guardian of the elevator doors.
With no further problems from the bouncer, we are able to get in, and let's see if Tolly will give us a crumble more of information on each of these cases, because I want to know.
Been having fun?
I know about Patient's artwork.
Great! So will it animate and wreak vengeance on internet critics?
No, but it does have a really interesting skull in the middle of it. Kindred.
Aha! Whose?
Not sure, but I can tell it has power. Patient's got it via Katsumi, so it's anyone's guess.
It is worth buying a ticket to that exhibition, isn't it? Maybe I'll watch from the balcony.
What about Silky?
I've got something on Silky.
And what has our favorite chunky chew toy been up to?
He goes out into the woods every 28 days, like clockwork.
He's a werewolf. This one.
I think he's got a werewolf buddy.
And I think the two of them have a book club.
You know what? That would not surprise me in the slightest. Anyway, Detective, that's a start. I've been looking for a line on him for a while. Every little bit helps.
Are you trying to find little hooks and gossip on everyone?
I figured out what was going on with Onda.
Oh, yes? Do tell.
She killed the priest.
She killed the priest at St. Stephen's, at Lou's orders, although they were passed down by Campbell.
Poor Father McMillan? What a shame, but that tracks. Funny, I got the idea there was something more to it.
What do you mean?
But thank you, Detective. I do declare you've filled my cup
Maybe
with
he
gossip.
knows.
Good work. Now you have an appointment with an elevator. I'll catch you later. People to see, thumbscrews to apply.
I think he knows, folks. I think you should not lie to the Nosferatu because he knows everything. He was just testing if you're gonna tell the truth.
The button doesn't do anything.
No!
God damn it. This machine needs a stern talking to.
But I cannot talk to it because I have no blood. Thank goodness for a victim standing right in front of these doors.
Our
Hi.
city is wounded, but this earthly state is a distraction. We will all be uplifted soon enough.
Uplift me now.
Just a precious moment, if I might.
Resign yourself, Fabian. Let your cares flow from you. Worry is for another day.
Oh, I have a thirst. And I wouldn't want to ascend with a dry mouth.
Bliss can never be denied.
It's kind of interesting how we made the Doomsayer woman make a religion out of us, out of our
Exquisite,
bites.
and if I might say, nourishing. You just keep spreading the good word. I have other things to do.
Do not waste your life, Fabian. Count your blessings instead.
will count every single drop of blood that you have given into my jaws. Is that a way to flirt with a woman? Probably not. Let's get down to business.
Basement, please.
Slash basement.
Oh, are you sure, sir? Lou Graham's penthouse is your usual destination.
I am sure. Down.
Down? Definitely down. Got a hot lead. No one's been down there for a while. There's nothing interesting in the lower levels. Indeed, I'd go so far as to say that your request is unusual. Even ill-advised.
I gotta fix the boiler.
Gotta fix the boiler.
Yeah.
Of course, sir. But I just wanted to check, since the downward mechanism is a little corroded and the upward mechanism is in good repair. Would you be upset if I took you to the penthouse after all?
I would be upset.
I would be upset. Very upset. Like, complaining to the manager upset?
The basement is unmaintained and there's a strange odor. I am told the penthouse is lovely. You are certain?
Oh, you want I should give you a little maintenance? With an axe?
Of course, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Success. We threatened the elevator successfully. I always wanted to do that. Threaten the elevator for it to just take me somewhere when it's stuck. Ooh! Dark.
Now to see if Sophia's theory was right. Was this the closet where Lou kept her skeletons, or just a pile of junk?
Hello?
I don't know what was worse. The idea that Lou turned her enemies to stone, or the idea that she had angels for enemies?
I think both is right. About this?
Lou was never a writer, but she did have that pet one back in the 40s. The guy with the hairy hands. My buddy Willem had one of these.
True.
He's talking about that one song. The old romantic. Huh. Classical, but didn't this look just like one of Lou's hangers-on back in the 50s? What was her name?
I would not tell you. She does not look like Rosalind, so that's the only one I know.
Oh, I remember this. The politician. Thought he was untouchable, then these figures turned up at bars all across the state. No one took him seriously after that.
I think that's a real story, right? Someone from US may tell me, but I think that's actually real, and it happens here. I do need that. And finally, with some little flowers, the glasses.
Those eyeglasses were mighty familiar.
Gonna get some blood.
I knew what they were, but I needed to have a proper word with them.
I knew it. That's why the blood potion was located in there. Oh.
I was right. Sophia was right. And here, in this place, it was Lou Graham.
A prince full of guilt and a man who can read her poker face. I'd say you're on the money. Good work, detective. Now go get your man.
I wouldn't do this. I think... Fabian, you have a lot of good ideas. You're a smart man. But you are also, you know, I was watching this video about the dogs, the Belgian Malinois. Or Malinois, I don't know how to pronounce their name. But you know the dogs, right? The breed. And, you know, they're kind of wild. And very intelligent and extremely energetic and everything. And I think Fabian, if he was a dog, he would be that breed. But there was some comment which got stuck in my brain after watching that video, and the comment was that this breed of dogs is a great example for why you should not confuse being clever with being intelligent. And they're two completely separate things. And I do think my dear Fabian is very clever, but he is not an intelligent man. Not to the 5-dot amount I would like him to be. Because this move right here is not too smart.
It was time to take my evidence to Prince Campbell. Time to reveal that Lou is the original Rebar killer.
I have a bad feeling about this. There is a reason why Lou is still fine in the modern days and Prince Campbell is not, right? Let's do it. Is that enough? Okay, I'm being let in. That's good. It's a good first sign.
Fabian, any progress on our copycat?
Not really, but I think I have a lead on a cold case.
You always have been behind the curve, detective, but go on. What have you got?
You remember the early 20s? When we lost Rosalind, Hector, Isaac, and Gideon to the Rebar killer?
I remember.
We never did find Gideon's body, but I know who whacked him. Who whacked all of them.
And you don't think it's Santiago, am I right?
This is difficult, Mr. Campbell, but you need to hear this. Lou Graham staked Gideon, and I have the receipts to prove it. Gideon's glasses.
I see. Your evidence is a pair of spectacles. If we had a justice system, I'd love to see you call them in court. And what do you expect me to do?
Call the Justicars.
Justicars are a thing, right? What Lou has done is treason. She faked Santiago, committed the Rebar murders. She wiped out half her own court.
Do you think I haven't heard this kind of wild theory before?
Well,
from you, specifically? I suppose it's your nature to rake over old coals.
Wait, no, this is a breakthrough.
Is it, Fabian?
No, Detective, it's old news. Just pay attention. You have no suspect in the old Rebar killings.
Yes, I do!
Yes, I have no suspects in the old Rebar killings.
You do not know who destroyed Gideon.
I do not know who destroyed Gideon.
The case is closed.
The case is closed.
Goddamn dominates.
I guess.
Goddamn dominates. And we failed the roll against
This
it.
is fascinating.
The killer is incredibly strong. He can twist off a head with his bare hands.
Indeed. And this points to...
A ghoul?
Perhaps a ghoul? They can be enhanced by the blood they drink. If their donor was powerful enough, they could be strong.
Keen insight, Detective.
The killer is not kindred. A witness heard him breathing heavily.
A mortal, do you think? Or some other kind of monster?
It would fit with a ghoul. They'd breathe like a mortal, but they'd have an edge.
The net closes.
The killer spirited Gideon away. He's a difficult man to carry, and he'd be alert to anyone who had, bad thoughts.
Perhaps. Unless the killer had a very strong mind, of course.
I'm not sure Santiago exists. I think he's a myth, made up to misdirect us. I couldn't find anyone who'd seen him, or any evidence of the attacks in the other cities. I think he's a story. A piece of flim-flam.
Oh, devilish. I think you're right. But who invented him, and why?
They killed Marla well before dusk. The killer can walk in the daytime.
You've already said they're not kindred, so that's no surprise.
Yeah. The killer is into crosses. The same symbol left at every killing.
And the same rebar decoration. What does that mean to you?
Theatrics.
Our guy loves theatrics. Set dressing. To provoke fear.
Or to misdirect, of course.
Of course.
So, let's sum up. The killer is strong-minded. They are not kindred, perhaps a ghoul, loves to myth-make, to misdirect, to point away from the obvious. So, what's your conclusion? Who is the Rebar killer, Detective?
There's no one on this list that fits the purpose, but...
I think it's you, Lou Graham. You used a fire to destroy your sire, and took on the guise of a mortal hunter to destroy your rivals.
Oh, now. That does feel like a good theory, but I'm kindred, Fabian. And you keep saying this is a mortal.
There is only one person who fits all of these.
Campbell. It's obvious. A powerful ghoul with a powerful mind, working for you. Together, you faked the whole Santiago idea, making it look like an outside threat. Taking the head off your dearest sister and then crying crocodile tears? The two of you did this together, to clear out your rivals, because you could never share power, not in the long term. Campbell is the Rebar killer, but you're the one in charge.
Oh, Delightful. Oh, well done, Fabian. For a moment, I didn't think you'd get there. I think everyone else suspects. They're just too timid to mention it. So, what have we learned here?
That I'm about to have my head cut off with a side order of steak.
Oh, no. No, Fabian.
I wonder why.
What we've learned is you have no suspect in the Rebar killings.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I have no suspect in the Rebar killings.
The case is closed.
The case is...
He tried to resist, but he's not strong enough.
There. Isn't that better?
Oh, we solved the case, but at what cost? The cost of a lemony mouse. It was all about the lemony mouse from the very beginning.
Well, that was interesting.
That's why his
So
memory
you did
was
solve the case.
full of
Seems
holes.
I did. And it seems Campbell and Lou took that from me. And those were not the only times. Thunder and blazes, how often has this happened?
Must have happened like every week.
Gideon was sending the dreams, but he's gone now. I need to mull this over.
Given that...
I know Sophia said she'd like to see us later, but in the meantime, Ryong expects us. And Lou, apparently.
Oh, seeing Lou after all of this, woo. But, well, I guess with that implanting or erasing of specific memories and implanting different ones, it would take at least a rouse check, right? So you would have to spend some blood. So I'm just imagining Campbell and Lou being like, just make sure to save a vessel for that day of a week. Oh, it's first day is coming. We have to make sure that Fabian is wiped again. Like every Thursday, every week for a century. We're wiping his brain. I love that, but I am going to leave you to it and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for joining me for solving the case of the Rebar killer. If someone tells you that you do not have the suspect in the Rebar killings, you probably do not. Just, yeah, just let it go. Do not get lost in the night and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.